What's going on, guys? This is Malcolm. Malcolm Talks. We back at it again. It's a Friday. I hope y'all doing all right out there today. Today I want to talk about being impeccable with your word. Well, I really just want to talk about doing what you said you was going to do. Whatever you say you're going to do, you got to do that. You got to get into the habit of doing that, because if you say a lot of stuff that you're going to do and you never do it, then that's really a lie. You end up a liar. And a lot of people don't like to look at themselves as liars. They're like, you call me a liar? How dare you? I just didn't have time to do what I said I was going to do all those times. It's like, if you're in a meeting and you have certain action items from that meeting, you can't come to the next meeting and say, oh, I didn't really mean, I said I was going to do those things, but I'm not really going to do them. You can't do that. You sound like a jackass. So why would you do that in regular life? Why? I think a lot of people are just afraid. They get intimidated. They feel like they just want to say something that sound good for the moment. Oh yeah, no, I got you. Okay, I'm gonna call her, and then I'm gonna see what she talking about. And then after that, I'm going to get back with you. Yeah, hell yeah. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not going to do any of those things. But now, guess what? You got somebody else on the other side thinking that you're going to do something that you had no intentions of doing in the first place. Now, one might argue, well, you don't owe nobody anything now. And you don't. You don't owe anybody anything. The only person you owe is yourself, your kids. You owe your mom and your daddy because they brought you here. You owe them something now. You owe your wife. I said wife because your wife, she put up with your BS. And I guess, you owe your friends a little bit. Loyalty, respect, things like that is very important. But you don't owe a lot of people much, man. Whatever you do is out of the kindness of your heart. If I go to the NFL and I make $500 million, I don't owe everybody a house. It would be nice if I went out and bought them a luxury car and a house. But I don't think you owe that to anybody. They may feel like you do. They're like, man, you got all this money, man. Shoot, just, break me off a little something. But we're talking about being impeccable with that word, man. Don't say things out of your mouth unless you mean it. Like, don't lie on yourself, because eventually what happens is that people, they start to catch on. They're like, damn, every time he says something that he's going to do, he never does it. He said he was going to call me back. He didn't. She said she was going to send me an email a little bit later to follow up about that. She didn't. She said she was going to be there on time. She wasn't. He said that he was going to call this person and tell them to bring this and that. He didn't. And it threw off everything. So now whenever I talk to this person, I'm anticipating, right, that they're not going to follow through with anything that they said. But if they catch wind of that, now they're like, hey, man, what you mean? I don't appreciate you talking about me behind my back like that. Behind your back? Everybody knows you don't keep your word. So you could be a great person. You could believe in the most righteous and pious things. You could go to church every day. You could go to Bible study every day. But if you are not impeccable with that word, if you don't do what you say you're going to do, you're a liar. You lie. You be lying, telling stories. Because what you said, it didn't happen. So you got to stop. You have to stop this. Don't let the first thing come out your mouth. Oh, yeah, no, I got you. Yep. Mm-hmm. It's like, come on, man. Don't nobody... I just can't respect that. And no one else can either. So comment down below, man. Do you know anybody? Any family, friends? You talk to them. They're constantly telling you about what they're going to do and all the things that they said they were going to do. Just never follow through with them. They never follow through. And I get it. A lot of times, man, life is moving fast. There's a lot of things moving at the same time. It's like trying to juggle 6 bowling pins. Some people can do it flawless. Hoop, 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 A lot of people, man, they need practice. And so they might have forgotten. They might have forgot that they told you that they were going to do something. Well, you need to put something in place so that you won't forget. These are just the realities. No one cares about any excuses that you have. Because when you start dealing with adults, and when you start dealing with adults' money, because, you know, time is money when you're an adult. I hope you understand that. If you waste my time, you've wasted my money, and that's a problem. So this is the attitude that you need to take when you're dealing with anybody. I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste your money. So let me tell you up front, I'm not going to be able to do that. Whatever you were hoping that I could do, it's not going to happen. I want to let you know that, so you don't, you know, so you don't carve out a piece of your life thinking that I'm going to take care of something. It's not going to happen. See, a lot of y'all are too scared to say that. What you scared of? What you afraid of? Nothing to be afraid of, guys. The main thing you need to be afraid of is people dragging your name through the mud and calling you a liar, calling you somebody that doesn't tell the truth. You don't want that type of reputation. This is Malcolm. You're on Malcolm Talks. Comment down below, subscribe, of course. Let me know what you want me to talk about next. Like the video. I'm gonna holler at y'all next time, man. Peace.